Well, good morning, everybody. Couldn't even run the heater last night for most of the night. I turned it on right when I got into bed after playing my video game for like an hour. And I had the cab open, the vent open, and it went from I waited till it was down to like 55 degrees in the van to turn the heater on. And like 5 minutes later, it was approaching 70. It was just so warm. It was 45 degrees outside. It only got down to 37 last night. About 5:30 or something like that, I finally kicked the heater on, opened up the vent, turned the vent on, and it was at that point, I think, 53 degrees or 2 degrees in the van. And when I got up at 6:45, it was 70 degrees. So yeah, and there's like this much out of the diesel tank this morning because I only ran it for like literally an hour and a half total last night. So we don't have to fill that up today. Could fill up the Rotopacks this morning, but I've got half or more of that left, so it's not really that big of a deal today. So I think we're just going to drive around for look at our spots because I'm way too early for work. I forgot about not having to do the diesel and whatnot today, but still, I want to be out of the spot early. This is by far my favorite spot. I don't stay here often. It's quiet. There's nothing around. For some reason, nobody's really found this spot. Thank gosh. I originally have seen other people here, but same thing. It's a person with like a really nice Mercedes. You know what I mean? They'd say one time they come and then they don't come back for a long time. That's my deal. So we're gonna get out of here. I am still full. Well, I'm full from the shrimp, but I ate an entire bag of Reese's peanut butter cups last night. 9.6 ounces. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, well, I'm off to work. We'll see you guys on the flip side, unless I see anything cool to show you guys. But right now, like I said, I'm just going to drive around and kind of look at parking spots. Like this one here, it's another one I like. I've only been to one time, but it had been taken over. People weren't leaving. Now there's nobody here. That makes me wonder if they didn't crack down because those people wouldn't leave. There's another guy here there were 3 in a row that had been there for a while. So maybe they cracked down on that spot there. I don't know. So I don't see any. Normally this little area over here, there's quite a few people around. I mean, like 4. It's still quite a lot, but. All right. We'll see what goes on this morning. Other than that, we'll probably see you on the flip side. Well, good evening, everybody. We are out of work. And I know I said I wasn't going to do it. We're heading out of town. It's way too early to park. It's nice and warm. Again, I won't need the diesel heater again tonight. So we're going to run out there and see what it looks like. Like I said, I can't park for another hour anyways. Places I would go tonight, I wouldn't take the chance going this early for me. So we're going to drive out there. We're going to see how muddy it is. And it's early. We can get there when it's light. And that'll let me know about tomorrow. Let's take a ride anyways, see what's going on, and worst comes to worst, we'll do some shopping to replenish a couple things we need. So, alright, let's take a ride, see what camp looks like. Alright, so we made it to camp. Main Forest Road is good and dry. Where I pull off was a little squirrely right off the bat. but not too horrible. So we're just walking back over. I took another way out, which I think would be fine to get out in the morning. There's only one soft spot. I know where it is. So if I got a little go at it, I should be fine 100%. But we're just going to take a walk up here and see how deep my ruts were coming in. Because the first part of it was pretty soft. Let's see what it looks like. So I'll spin this around. Oops, sorry guys. I'll spin this around and show you. So it's pretty wet right there. Okay, it's pretty deep right there. If I hang more to this side, should be fine. I think that's actually the worst section. Yeah, the way I went out yesterday, or day before, it's actually probably the worst part. Yeah, it's a low spot coming in over there. I'm going to take one more look at this spot on the way out. So here you have a little more grass and stuff. And it's pretty firm through here. Not bad at all. There's one little low spot right here. So I think as long as I got a little motion here, I only got to make 10 foot before it firms back up. All right, I think we're fine. Let's go get camp set up. Yeah, right here is pretty soft. I mean, I am sticking in that pretty deep. But at the same time, I can come over 2 foot and be fine. I just drive a little bit over here. All right, let's go get camp set up. I think I'm going to be all right in the morning. But we'll play by it. We'll see what happens. Okay, everybody. Obviously, camp is set up. We got the fire going. It's quite windy tonight, as you'll be able to see, as the flames just right to my left. Was this the smartest thing to do tonight? Probably not. But I want to come out and check it out. Normally tomorrow, because I get out early and I don't have to be to work so late the next day, I would have wanted to come out here. But I would have been coming out when it's already dark. Coming out tonight, I want to check it out to see what it looked like, obviously. And the main forest road is very dry, very easy. There are 3 ways to get to this campsite. The way I came in tonight was a little sloppy, but obviously I got in fine, no issues. And as you just saw, I walked the 2 of them, one in that I came, the one I normally take in. Tomorrow, I think that's the way I'm going to go out, is the way I normally come in. But the third, the way I normally go out, is also pretty darn good. The way in that I came tonight was probably the worst of the 3. So I'm pretty sure I'll be fine to get out of here tomorrow. And it's quite windy, which helps drying up things. The problem is it's a little low spots. So I'm one who likes to get up at the same time every morning, start my day. Now, that's not saying my days off, I don't like to hang out, but I'm still up at that time of day. And because my schedule keeps changing, it's harder to do that. And on top of that, I like to get up, get cleaned, go to work. You know what I mean? That's the way I like my schedule. But tomorrow, we don't have to be to work till quite late. So what I'll probably do is get up my normal time, clean up, get dressed, kind of, and then walk all three again and check the best option I have to get out. I think I'm fine on all three. That way, I think is the best, and it should be no issue whatsoever. The other one I did not show you as well, I think is pretty darn good. It was the worst, I think, coming in several days ago, but I think I'm fine. We'll find out in the morning, won't we? But as you all know, I would much rather be out in the woods than to be in town. And I'm just so full still from last night. Those shrimp, they filled me up. But then I ate an entire bag of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups last night. Yeah. Shouldn't have done that, but sorry. I have an addiction, I guess. Then as you see, the fire gets blown out because the wind is blowing so hard. Blowing pretty good, like up like 17 mile an hour plus. See if we can't get this started again without putting any fluid on it. Oh, in that wind. Let's keep that where we can get it. But I would not recommend driving into an area like this with a two-wheel drive Ford 150 Econoline van. But part of the fun of it is seeing what you can do. You know what I mean? I think I'll be fine. But we'll see. And it just blew out again. You wouldn't think this thing would burn out or blow out because of the way it's constructed, but it does. But like you see, it's got the temperature. Get the lighter back in there. It's hot. Gas coming off the combustible material will light back up. It happens. But we're having a nice night, and that's the important part. I'd rather have fun and enjoy myself a little bit. If I have to take some risks, I got to do it. Now, again, blew out. Yeah. Not a good night for a fire, guys and gals. It just keeps wanting to blow out. No, I could put it in there to help it. I mean, I could throw some more. Oh, come on, really? Pour some more gel in there. I do have some more gel right here that needs to be emptied. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Last little bit in the jug. Well, the little jar or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's empty now. Try to relight it again. There it goes.
But yeah, things in the wind, you know what I mean? But I'm happy I came out here tonight. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't going to cook. And I didn't want to park for another hour, so it was nice to come out here and check it out. Because, like I said, tomorrow I wouldn't get out here till like right now. And I wouldn't want to be pulling in without a clue what's going on. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to come back out here tomorrow. I think I'm going to give it a couple days. So maybe tomorrow night we'll cook something. Next morning I'll go to the gym or something in the morning. Since I have to be worked till, oh, excuse me, like noon. But stuff happens in van life. But other than that, everything's going good. I did have, like I said, a good sleep last night. It's one of my favorite campsites. This, obviously, is much better than anything in town. But hopefully we will find out in the morning if I made a huge mistake. I don't think I did. I think I'll be all right. But we'll see. So for right now, I think I'm going to call it quits. Have my one adult beverage and get into bed because I am a little tired. Not this morning. Last night, I barely ran that diesel heater because it was so warm. When I opened it to take a look at it this morning, it looked like I just didn't fill it all the way. I mean, it was just to the top, you know. So I didn't even worry about filling it today. And tonight, it's only going to get down into the like high 40s. I'll probably turn it on for a few minutes when I go to bed, just take the chill off. We'll heat the garage. Won't even put any heat into the rest of the cab or van or cab. And then I'll shut it off and maybe about 5:30 or something, whatever, something like that, I'll kick it on just to warm it up so it's nice and toasty when I get out of bed to clean up and get dressed and take my little walk. Maybe I'll turn it on, then I'll go take my walk. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll see what happens. These are the days you wonder, did you make a mistake? In my mind, I didn't. So hopefully everything works out. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for following along. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it and it helps the channel. I love you all. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors and see if we can get out of our camp spot. We'll see you tomorrow.